give you smaller file sizes and they're easier to edit. So we're gonna create a vector around the frame. So I'm gonna press Z on the keyboard. I'm holding the Z key, I'm not letting go of it, and I'm gonna zoom in to the corner here and release the Z key. It'll bring me back to the pen tool, which I had selected. Make sure that you have shape on the options panel on the drop down. Click on one corner and click on the next. Hold the space bar and down. Click on the bottom right corner and then click on the bottom left corner. I'm going to hold the space bar again, click and drag to pan up and complete that path. Now the color of the shape really doesn't matter, so I'm just going to make it red just so that you can see it. There it is, red. What I'm going to do now is enable the layer of the snowboarder. I'm going to click and drag her up to the top of the layers panel. And I'm also going to double tap here on the zoom tool just so we can see the image at 100%. And actually, now that I'm looking at it at 100%, I'm actually going to right click on it and choose fit on screen so that I can see the entire composition. Then I'm going to press Ctrl J, Command J on the Mac to duplicate. So now I have two copies. I'm going to disable the one on the top by clicking on this eye icon, and the one on the bottom here, I'm going to clip to the shape below it. So with that layer selected, I'm going to press Ctrl. Okay, now that I have the selection active around the snowboarder, I'm going to select that top layer and click on the layer mask icon to create a mask around the snowboarder. So what I'm going to do now is click on the top layer, hold shift and click on the layer below it so they're both selected, and I'm going to click on this little chain link icon here to link those two layers. What that allows you to do is when you move one of those layers with the move tool, it moves them both, and they can be in different groups and they can be separated, so that allows us to keep those two layers together. What I'm going to do now is press Ctrl T, Command T to transform, to scale this and adjust it accordingly. If you can't see the corner handles that you want to click and drag on, you can press Ctrl 0, that's Command 0 on the Mac, for the bird's eye view that allows you to see all four corner handles. Then I'm going to click and drag on this one here to scale it down. I'm holding Shift, Alt, that's Shift, Option on the Mac. Now at this point, we can go back and adjust the layer mask if we need to. So I'm going to zoom in just so we can see the areas that we need to work on. So we need to work on this area and then the blue outline around her body. So we can adjust that by clicking on the layer mask in the properties panel. You can click on mask edge. If you don't see the properties panel, you can go into window, properties, click on mask edge, and then maybe shift the edge with a negative value and see how that's adjusted. So you can keep adjusting it and making sure that that line is gone, but we don't lose any detail that we want to keep. Also, with this brush selected, I can click and drag here on the hair, and hopefully we'll get a better selection. Now, it didn't do that good of a job here, so I'm just gonna leave it like this for now, and then I can come back with the brush tool and fix that in a moment. So I'm gonna press OK, click on the brush tool, paint with white in areas that I want to keep. So I'm just gonna paint with white in these areas here. And I know I'm selecting some of the sky, but that's okay. I'm going to get rid of that by pressing X on the keyboard, which swaps the foreground and background color. And with black, I'm going to paint on that layer mask to get rid of the sky here. And I'm not going to take the time to do so now. I will do that after the tutorial and you can see the final image, but I'm just going to go around the entire image and just make sure that everything is masked out accordingly. And in most of these areas, everything seems to be okay. I know we got to work on this area here. And like I said, also these files are on the description. You have to download them from Adobe Stock. They're not free, but you can use a watermark preview to practice on. So I would recommend you doing that just so that you can have a way to practice and learn. So the first thing I gotta do is get rid of the shovel. I'm gonna click on the lasso tool. I'm gonna make a selection around the shovel. And as you can see, it's not very accurate. Okay. Then I can hold Shift and Backspace. Or you can go into Edit, Fill to bring up the Fill menu. Under Contents, choose Content Aware and press OK. And Photoshop will fill in those pixels and make the shovel disappear. I'm gonna press Ctrl D, Command D on the Mac to deselect. And this is what we're gonna work with. The first thing that we need to do is mask out the snow from the ground. So I'm gonna go to the channels panel, and I'm gonna look for the channel that's got the most contrast. In this case, the blue channel. I'm gonna click and drag on the blue channel and drop it here in the new channel icon to duplicate it. Now with the duplicate channel, I can start making adjustments to it. The first thing I'm gonna do is fill with white on the areas that I want to keep for sure. So with the lasso tool selected, I'm just going to click and drag and make a very rough selection on the areas that I know for sure I want to keep, which is all this top part here. Now that I have it selected, now we got to work on this bottom part. There's a feature in Photoshop called Apply Image. You go into Image, Apply Image. What Apply Image allows you to do is to take an image and apply it onto itself using a blend tool. In this case, we're taking the blue copy, applying the screen is going to Image, Adjustment, Levels, and bring the levels to the right, the dark values to the right, so we have more contrast between the snow and the ground. And remember, we're going to be making a selection. Anything that's white in this screen will be selected, anything that is black will be deselected. So I'm going to drag this one over to the left a little bit. I'm looking at the edges here, and maybe drag this one to the left as well. Now, what I'm going to do now is click on the brush tool, select black as my foreground color so I can paint with black. I'm going to increase the size of my brush by clicking on the right bracket key on the keyboard, and I'm just going to paint with black. And again, you don't have to be very, so I'm going to use the bracket keys on the keyboard as I work to increase and decrease the size of my brush. So I'm just painting with white, just bringing in some of that snow. And if you make a mistake, you can press X on the keyboard, paint with black, and maybe shape the snow a little bit better. Maybe something like that. What we're going to do now is work with different elements. So I'm going to open up the Libraries panel, and I'm going to open up this file here, which is these snow elements that were also downloaded from Adobe Stock. By the way, if you don't have Photoshop CC, you won't have the Libraries panel, but you can still download the watermark previews onto your desktop and bring them into Photoshop as you would any other image. So you can still work with them. So what I'm going to do now is just select one of these elements and bring it over to the file that I'm working with. So I'm going to click on the lasso tool, and I'm going to select this element first. I'm going to select it, go to Edit and Copy, or you can press Ctrl-C. I'm going to deselect that element, Ctrl-D, Command-D on the Mac, go back into the file that we're working with. I'm going to paste it here, Ctrl-V, Command-D on the Mac, and there it is. As you can see, it's a high-resolution file, which is good. I'm going to change the blend mode to screen, so the black pixels disappear. For me, only keep the bright pixels, in this case the snow. Then I'm going to press Ctrl-T, Command-T to transform, Ctrl-0, Command-0 for bird's eye view onto your desktop, and bring them into Photoshop as you would any other image. So you can still work with these. So what I'm going to do now is just select one of these elements and bring it over to the file that I'm working with. So I'm going to the lasso tool, and I'm going to select this element first. So I'm going to select it, go to Edit and Copy, or you can press Ctrl-C. I'm going to deselect that element, Ctrl-D, go back into the file that we're working with, and paste it here, Ctrl-D, and there it is. As you can see, it's a high-resolution file, which is good. I'm going to change the blend mode to screen, so the black pixels disappear. For me, only keep the bright pixels, in this case the snow. Then I'm going to press Ctrl-T, Command-T to transform, Ctrl-0, Command-0 for bird's eye view.